I'm back. I have a little visit part B. You know what? I'm still sitting here. I'm still working on it. So I thought YouTube won't let me go live. Well, then, you know what? Tough on them. I'm just going to keep working here. So this is part 2 of working on my accounts journal, my own personal one that I'm making for myself. So, yeah, I'm just having some fun. I fussy cut some robins that I decided I want to put down here. I hope you're in, once again, I hope you're in focus. I can't see, I had the camera lifted up so high so that I've got room here that I can't see the screen, and I can't tell if you're in focus or not. So my apologies if we're not. Just using smart glitter glue here and hold these birdies down, this birdie family. There's a mama and a daddy. And a baby. Come on. There we go. Oh. Oh, you know what? I want this on there. Oh, man, I didn't plan that right. Yeah, I want you right there. All right, let's see if we can do this fast. Gosh, I hope I'm in the... I am, yes. Okay, I got you down, and then let's plop you down. There we go. I just wanted a little bit of overlay. There we go. Wahoo. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I want to play around with some of my vintage stamps. I have some old stamps that I want to play with them. I'm not sure which ones I want to play with yet. Oh, I'm running out of room very quickly. Let's just put that there. I want red, because I like red. Now I want this one. This is an old invoice stamp. So let's turn this on an angle. I work better for some things on an angle. I just want to try it out. Sometimes these old vintage stamps, the rubber is just so hard and dried out that they don't print very well. And that's desirable. Sometimes you don't want it to look very, you don't want it to look pristine. Okay, I want to put this up here. Let's see. This is rather appropriate because there's going to be invoices in here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, yes. Let's see what else I've got. This one's cool. It's obviously from some kind of an egg farm, but it doesn't print very well. It's quite dried out as well, but that's kind of neat because it doesn't take over. It sort of makes like a background stamp rather than it getting in the front. So I almost want to just muck this up a bit more. Now I want brown this time. Let's just play with it a little bit. It's a big one. Let's see. Oh, that's not even, so it's not going to come out even. Yeah, that's really, really bad. Wonder if I want to use red. Now the Die Hard stampers, the True Blue stampers, don't yell at me right now, but I really just go from one ink to the other. I just do. And sometimes those messes end up being kind of cool. All right, let's see. I like the Canada Grade A there. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe I'll just plop a little up there. Yep, I like that. Okay, what else? What else can we play with here? Canada Grade Cracks. Oh, I love that one. I guess it's the egg farm if they had cracked eggs. I don't know. I didn't know whether you can sell cracked eggs or not. But I figure I'm a little cracked. So let's just have fun on one of these. Let's put you down here. Canada Grade Cracks. Here, I'll move up a bit. And let's see if it comes out or not. Well, that's good enough. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for a little bit weird. Okay. Yeah, I had another one. Oh, I like this one. This one says for immediate attention. So let's do that in red up here. Maybe there. I know, I hear some people go, don't rock it back and forth. And then some people say, you really got to rock it back and forth. So I'm just doing it. Okay, and is there anything else I want to do? I know what I want. I want 2020. 2020. I've got one of these great big huge stamps. This one's not old. Where should I put my 2020? Oh, no, you're not covering it. That's better. All right. And then I want you and there. Oh, that looks good. I can see it underneath. Ta-da! 2020. Okay. Oh, I can hear Barbara Walters' voice. This is 2020. All right, that's good. Happy with that. Let's see. Oh, I like the way that shows up over here. Am I in camera? I am. Okay. Now, where do I want to put my little mouse who has 5 babies? Oh, bless your heart. You know what? I didn't set my timer. And I know me. I'll just keep talking and my phone will just cut me off. I love this. I got this at my Way and Pay store, and it just does a tiny little detail on the corners, and I love it. It just jazzes up something square, just that tiny little bit makes it not quite so boring. Let me get these out of the way here. Hold on. I'll put you there for now. Alrighty, I want to ink her. She deserves a little bit of distress ink. I'm purposefully forcing myself to make these artistic decisions for this book spur of the moment. Sometimes that's when you get some of your favorite stuff, when you don't overthink things and you have to actually work quickly, and then later on you look back on it and go, wow, I like how that turned out. I remember when I was taking a still life drawing class down at the Art Gallery of Ontario. I was in a group of 30 students from across Toronto that we had to bring in our portfolios and see if we could get selected. It was a 2-year course on Saturdays down inside the vaults. I think I've mentioned this before. And down in the vaults in the basement of the Art Gallery of Ontario, which is a huge, huge place. And we got to work alongside actual working artists. It was just such a mind-blowing experience for me as a teenager from Scarborough to be able to go down and do that. Anyhow, that was my first experience with life drawing classes. And so once I initially got over the shock when they dropped their bathrobe, it actually was really, really an education for me, when one of the things that our teacher would have us do is we had to keep our eye on the model, and we had to keep our charcoal on our paper and not look down at it. And we had to draw, and he would set the timer, and then the timer would go, and we'd have to rip the paper off. The model would change position, and we would start again. It was a fascinating thing to do for several reasons. It was fascinating to see what our picture looked like afterwards when we were allowed to finally go back and look at them. And it was also fascinating because of the timer, and knowing that we had a limit on trying to do details. Now I have some pages out of an old journal, one of my old favorite journals, and I wanted to save the pages. I thought they'd make cute tuck spots. That was out of a book, and it was actually dedicated to someone named Catherine, and the spelling was correct. So I thought I would make a tuck spot here in this book. And this is another tuck spot that I took out of that book. I'm not a keeper of my journals. It might shock people to know, but my personal journals that I write in, I usually destroy when they're full. I'll take some things out to keep, but the ones that I write my personal feelings in, I feel like they're personal. And I've never regretted doing it. I've written in journals all my life, and I've destroyed them all my life. And I want this to come down a little bit. think I want it to about there. And then I can still use this again if I want to take it out of a journal and move it on to the next journal. That looks cute. I think I want to sew this. I'm going to pause. Hold on. You're not even seeing what I'm doing. I apologize. There we go. I'm going to go sew this. I'll be right back. Okay. I just did some rough edging around there, and I actually you know what, I think I'm going to put it down here on the, and of course that's okay, that'll make a good tucky spot. Don't want to overthink this. Alrighty, twigs. Hope I'm in camera. There's some raw edging on this from where I trimmed it down a bit. So I just want that nice and darkened up. This was back from when I used to use a guest book as my sort of junk journal activity book. I keep track of the theme of a journal, how many pages I put in it, that sort of thing. And I always used to use a guest book. Yeah. So I even decoupaged on the back. It's all right. Make it stronger. We went and got groceries this morning. We found that Sunday mornings it's empty and quiet and almost pleasant. So we go Sunday mornings now, get our groceries, and then we're done for the week. There, that looks nice. I love that. All right, now I want to use this to keep you know what, I think I'm going to start a new page for this one because these ones are already nice and ready for writing on. What size? I want a middle one. All right, let's pick out a middle one. Oh, rats, I didn't set my timer again. Hold on. Where am I at? I'm at 18 minutes. Okay, I've got 12 minutes. Hold on. 12 minutes. There we go, and I will hit start. Then it will yell at me. Now I want middle. Is that middle? No. That's middle, but it's kind of bent. That one's good. Vegetables. So we will use vegetables. And, oh, that's, nope. No. 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 Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go again. It's just so exciting. All right, so we're going to use glue stick again. Am I in the screen? I am. Okay. I know I got 12 minutes. So how's that for having a timer going? It's like I'm back at the AGO. And I'm 17. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure I want to be 17 again. I really don't mind being 60. glue everywhere. All right, let's do you. Now, once again, you'll see, let me get that out of the way. You'll see that the tabs don't perfectly marry up, and I'll just trim that a little. Okay, so that way I don't have that glossy side out. I've got this papery side out, matte side. So let's just trim you down. Okay. It's still sweltering hot up here. Boy, oh boy, and it's supposed to be all week, 33, and we get really bad humidity where I live. Oh boy, our humidity is horrible. Absolutely horrible. There we go. All right, so I want to glue this fella down. I'm going to glue the flap in, first of all, because I just want to be able to slide things in and out, and second of all, because I think it will give it a little bit more, it'll make it a little tougher for things to go in and out, papers and that. So now let's hope that it lets me do this quickly and without a headache. There we go. There's my McDonald's. Ah, there it is. I think I've still got like 84 cents on this card. Santa put it in my stocking last year. All right, so I want, now let me see, if I want this on the back, then I actually want it like that. Although I'm right-handed, and when I'm putting things in and out of something, I really like the opening to be on the right for me, but if I put it on this side, these are going to get in my way. So I think I need to put it on this side, and I'll just have to flip it over. And that's okay. Hopefully I'll get used to where I put things in this new book. All right, glue stick. You're getting a lot of use today, glue stick. I bet you're happy to come out and play. There you go. And you can have a little bit of extra help from Art Glitter Glue. And I'm just going to put a little bit more, just for good measure. Let's see where you're going to go. Well, that's pretty darn good. That's nice. I like that. Now I wonder if I should put that little robin on here. I still have a tuck spot that I want to use from my old journal. See, I ripped it out. It was in the back cover of my old journal. I forgot I had that stamp. Oh, look, there was a bee on that stamp. Oh, it's glue. Hold on. I could have used that in my bee book. You know what? Maybe I'll save that. Maybe I'll put that in my bee book. All right, so you're going to go in there, but I haven't covered up the back yet. That's still got eggs and cheese on it. Gee, I'm liking how this is turning out. Now I'm wondering about covering up the old tabs. I may get out my old typewriter and make some new tabs. Gee, I like this too. That's just so handy to have it clear acetate. You know what? I might do that on the back of this. Mind you, I've already got a tuck spot here because that's going to be a good tuck spot. I think I should have put that over there. And if I pull this up, I'm going to rip all that. But I can collage. That's what collage is for, right? Collage is for covering up mistakes. No screaming. Catherine, what are you doing? I'm taking this off. Oh, that's not too bad. That actually looks kind of cool. Let's roll the glue off. That's not bad. If I ink that over, I'm just rolling off the excess glue. Yes, that worked out okay. Love it. Okay, and that way I can actually, I'm going to put you on the other side of this. Oh, sorry, I banged you. So I can cover up that part, and then I'm going to have to trim you. Oh, well, that's okay. I might actually trim you right over to there. Yeah, how am I for time? I got 1 minute. Oh, come on. Well, let's ink this. Let's ink this so that it's not so blatantly fresh. I think that looks, that's kind of the way grungy old things happened, isn't it? By errors. So that looks good. All right. Well, by guess and by golly, right? So this, I'm going to actually trim off the sewing I did and make this a little bit smaller. And I'm going to put some more ledger paper on it. Maybe a different color. Yeah, let's use this tea-dyed ledger paper here. Yeah, I like that. So you're going on there. Oh, I'm running out of room. This is chaos, but it's fun. All right, well, I gotta measure this. Oh, you're gonna dry out on me. Maybe it's a good thing my live streaming didn't work today. This just could have been nuts. Right, and I want you down to here. My timer's going to go off any second now. Oh, there we go. So I am going to say thanks for visiting with me. Boy, a double header today, I hope it wasn't too mind-numbingly dull for you, but I do appreciate if you hung around and hung in right up until this end part. Boy, that's like an hour. Thanks for visiting, everyone, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and if you can, just stay home. Bye.